Hey, Montshire Digger coming to you. You're gonna start doing these cans. Um, these are the 4 best ones. I'm gonna start with those. These ones, I'm not so sure how that's gonna go, but these are the 4 better ones. And you start off with a gallon jug of warm water. Dump that in a tub. Get some more warm water going. Mix a 1/4 cup or a little bit less. Less is better than this. Less is better with this stuff. Don't try to do more of this, but the citric acid I bought at Walmart. There's our measuring cup right there, 1/4 cup. Just see if I can set you down there for a second. And this citric is pretty much harmless. If you have a cut or something on your hand, you're going to feel it. It's basically dehydrated lemon. Just break it up. I don't know how well you can see that. And dump it in. And just take it, stir it around. Okay, let me take a 2nd gallon of warm water, dump that in. Get some more powder. I'm going to put just a little bit less in there. Less, like I said, less is better with this stuff. You might have to let it sit a little longer. Once I put them in here, I'll let them sit for 12 hours, check them. Here's our, I'm going to do these 5. Take 2 of these at a time. And you submerge them. Like I said, you've already taken the dirt off of these, either with like a garden hose or whatever. It's very important to get all the dirt out of the inside and the outside. Lightly brush them with a toothbrush. And these guys, there's 2 more. You're going to get them just basically sink on the bottom. It's kind of a pain because sometimes you'll get cans that don't have any holes in them or anything, and you have to actually put something down on them to hold them down. Like this one's got a cap on it. There's a hole on the side of it though, so unfortunately there's a hole on the side of it. You know, and you can put 6, 7 or so in there, as long as the water's well above them. And you're just going to let this sit for, like I said, let it sit for 12 hours, check them, make sure that they're going well, and we'll do that. Usually at least a day, maybe more than a day if I put a light mixture. We'll come back to this after, 12, 24 hours and check on them. Like that nice topper in there, that'll probably come out at 12 hours or so, because there's not much on that. Alright, we'll talk to you soon. Munchar digger here. You can see he's been soaking in the citric mixture. How long it's been? It's been over 24 hours probably. I think we better take them out and see what we can do with them, clean them up. And get ready to rinse the cans off. Sometimes I like to change this to a little light sprayer. You don't want like wicked hard water coming off, especially when you have cans that are on the edge of being good and bad. But you'll see. Let me try to set the camera up here. Hopefully you can see this. So I'll take the first one, which I don't want to rub on that gold or white because I can tell it's going to come right off. So I'm just going to lightly rinse it off. I will rub the top a little bit. It comes right off, the rust. And sometimes you want to leave the original gold color on the top. So I'll just lightly brush some surface rust off. And a little bit on the side. I might lightly, depending on what color it is, white's not a good color really to be rubbing on. But then you have the seal of the can, and I'll rub and scrub on that. I might even take a little bit of steel or copper brush and clean that down a little bit to shine that up. Just giving it a little less rusty. Just don't want to go too far because it'll put a hole in the can. Yeah, I just know how far to go with these because I've done it so many times. I'm going to rinse it all out, inside and out. Get all that acid out of it. And then it's going to go into the baking powder or baking soda and water and sit for a while. That'll neutralize the acid. Otherwise it'll slowly eat itself apart on the shelf. We'll put that in there. Let's try another one. This Earthquake Irish Cream Ale, I think that's the name of it. We're going to go ahead and clean that. These are more thick. The cone tops have a lot more steel in them. Older can. So I can rub on that a bit. I'm just going to take off the surface, any kind of surface rust I can with the toothbrush first. This will bring out the color, the name and the letters and words on the can. Also go around the top here and scrub it all out. You see how the can's starting to come out. We call these dumper cans. A lot of these are really expensive if you were to buy them in good shape. And then take a little copper brush or steel brush. Try to get some of the thicker stuff off. And go on the top. And really, sometimes you have to spend quite a bit of time on these. You get these little early pieces of rust you have to work off sometimes, oftentimes. I think you get the idea. I'll do the rest. Okay, now I got the cans rinsed off, brushed off, neutralized. Now I just let them dry, and I'll coat them with like WD-40 so they don't rust anymore. But it's still pretty cool. I mean, I like it. I really do. Old topper. Something on the bottom of that still, but these Irish cream ales. I mean, this one, you know, is pretty roached, but you see what I mean by the color that comes out? So once you find some really decent ones, you know, I've had to wash like 20, 30 of them to get 5 or 6 awesome ones, and I've done that before. That's what keeps you going on, and you find these in a dump. I'll show them after I get them dried off and WD-40'd. I just wanted to show you the pop of the color that you can get out of these. I've done dozens of these. Old snappy ale, old toppers. They're common here in New England. And sometimes you get some really oddball ones. Those are the ones that are usually really valuable. But we'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, I just put the WD-40 to these cans, just to keep them from rusting again, because they will start, believe it or not, start rusting when they dry off. Get the topper Pilsner can, which is not too bad. I mean, these are all Beverwick cream ales, the 3, with the different variants. One has yellow letters, one has silver. This one's an older one, I think. It's got different kind of circle. And you have the old topper. Go with the top hat. Old topper, snappy ale. You can see the top. It does have a hole in it. But for the purpose of this video, I thought it was good to show you, you know, what you can do if you find a little better condition can to start with. A lot of times you can find them under pieces of metal or buried in a certain way where they're preserved, not crushed. But there you have it. Like and subscribe. Any questions, shout them out to me on the comments.